A Desert just got an update. I'll be showing off everything that got added in this latest update. Hope you enjoy this video, and let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing they've added is the Harley, or the bike, if you want to call it a bike. Now, this is really cool because it changes up from the moped that was really, really shit at trying to start because you had to do the mix of diesel and gas. So it's nice that we now have just a purely gas bike. And the cool part about this is that you can detach the engine and put whatever you want in it. So for example, let's chuck in an electric motor. Look at this. And it functions. Hang on. And it's quite quick too. That's a rock. Okay, because of that crash, I went a little further away. The next thing they added are seagulls. If I can find one. There. It's really hard to see. Trust me, there's one over there. Now, I will be doing a speed test. Yes, it does take a couple tries to get this running, but once it starts running, we're off. Now, don't mind him. And let's see how fast we can go. One part that I really don't like about this bike is how the headlight is always on. You just can't turn it off. Same with that, the oil count is really low with it only being 3 liters. You can hardly, you can drive, but after like a couple minutes, you run out of oil and it gets annoying. Okay, so we currently hit 211. Okay. 211 seems to be our max. 212. Okay. 212 because we hit a bump. Right. Okay. So the bike can push 212 kilometers an hour, which in miles is whatever's on the screen. So I'm not doing calculations at the moment. That's pretty quick. 212 kilometers on a Harley. That's pretty good. Oh, I enabled the handbrake. Okay. Anyways, that was the Harley. Now, the next thing they added was a sedan. Now, this car, it's pretty cool. But its engine is pretty shit, to say the least. And its radiator, pretty shit. Luckily, you can modify the cars, but that will be for later. So we turn this on. It's okay if you want to travel around slowly. Good luck trying to get up any hills, which is another thing they added. They added new terrain, so it's really without turning on flat terrain, it's going to be really hilly now. So if you don't want it to be hilly, turn on flat terrain, which I have done, just so that I can test out speeds. But we're going to hit about 140-ish, right? So this car is alright for flat, but it can hardly go up a hill. So, and its brakes are also pretty bad as well. Now, if plain leather seats and steering wheels have been getting boring to you, look what you can do now. You can let's just remove these. Remove these. And let's spawn in the new pink seat and pink steering wheel. Look at the new fashion. Look at that. We are now driving in full style. Pink interior. We are balling. We are balling. And just okay. Now that was the sedan. Now the next interesting thing they added was the bike frame. You only could get the bike at the house, and if you destroyed it or lost it, that was it. Now, you can get the frame, and you can now put wheels on. You can now put these wheels on, and the tires. You get a bike without having to be at the house or having to restart your world. Just like the Harley, now the only thing I actually have noticed, I think the game is a little bugged at the moment because you can't steer it. You can steer the one at the house, you just can't steer this one. So it's a little annoying, but other than that, pretty cool. They made it so you can get a bike back. Now, they've added logic this update as well, which is bringing the generator, piano, electric engine, a delay and lever, not toggle, X or button, and a control board. Now, I would love to cover this, but I barely know how this works. The only thing I would know how to do would be getting this button, right? Let's get the linker tool. And let's say, for example, a bomb, right? I actually got shown this earlier. We get a bomb, and we just grab this. We link that up to the button, right? Let's just drag this away further because no one wants it to be exploded. And just, you know, it ignites. How cool is that? So it doesn't have to be a direct connection, but it's same for engines as well, like for levers. Now, actually, this is what I find cool as well. Let's say, for example, okay, I'm gonna hook up both of these, right? Okay, there's a lever, there's a button. You click the button, it activates, but it stops, right? You turn on the lever, and it keeps going. It's somewhere. It's gone. But that's pretty cool. Logic. Now, they also added some more food, as in they added a kebab, a orange, that it is really a pumpkin, a watermelon, and a cake, and I think a banana. I don't think that was a banana last one, but actually, I'm not sure about banana. But these, I am 100% sure that they were not in the game before this update, which is pretty cool because you get cake, watermelon, pumpkin. Oh, that did not eat. Pumpkin, and a kebab. Yum. And also watermelon. Yum. Now, a mechanic that they have added is permanent welding. Right. So what you could do, right? Let's say you just press Z, it welds, right? You can take it off. Cool, right? If you press Shift and Z and you try to take it off, it drags the entire thing with it, which it is permanently welded to. Let's do it for this one as well. Permanently weld that. And look at that. I can now drag this along with me. How cool is that? Oh. There's a pesky seagull. Yeah, I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. Now, they also added coolant. So that's pretty cool. So don't know what coolant is used for yet, as I have not seen coolant actually in use yet. But it would be pretty cool to see what it actually uses for. Actually, if you do know what it is used for, let me know in the comment. Another thing they also added is that turbines now like instantly turn on when you click them. So, oh, that kind of missed. It's nice if you want to just toggle it and just watch things explode. Bye-bye, couch. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. But before, let's go quick. Let's see where we can go. Oh! Alright. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and all the things that have been added to A Desrt. Sorry I haven't been posting much. Don't expect me to continue posting. Or posting much. Because I might post here and there, but who knows. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.